All right, Eliyahu Doimin Yasha Yitzchak. I have another dream that I did not decide not to post. Instead, I'm going to recount this shorter dream that I had. And I had this dream in May or June of 2018, about a couple of years ago. All right, and like I continue to say to you, there's actually more of a positive light to this dream that I believe has happened. This dream contradicts another dream, seemingly. Or they're to be taken in sequence and know that one thing's going to happen after the other. That's why I postponed the dream I was going to post for now. But Yahuwah has given me dreams, many and plentiful in the last 10 years, enough to at least supplement what other people have said and prophesied of. Okay, this dream, I was sitting in a house, and I looked out the window, and I saw two United Nations Humvees, one to the left of my view, one to the right of my view. There were men in exact blue hats and sort of like this camouflage, light green, light bluish kind of camouflage, so that you knew it was them. Okay, and the ones to the left, they scattered. Apparently, some of them went down this corridor to the left side of the house and went behind it. Others on the left scattered further down into the neighborhood. And then, of course, the same thing happened to the right. The Humvee that was sitting to the right of my view came towards the right corridor down to this house, all the way to the back. And others scattered further out to the right, out into the neighborhood. All right. I don't think they were looking for just like one person. I think they were probably looking for many. Also, I can add to the dream, on the corner house is a National Guardsman. There is a National Guardsman on the corner of that house. So apparently, we see that the National Guard are going to actually work with the United Nations to betray us all. Okay, that's a very important detail I've been saying in my videos for the last year or so, that the National Guard will betray Americans. They will sell us all up the river. And this dream about the United Nations actually confirms that. Because in this dream, a National Guardsman lived in a house on the corner when these National Guardsmen came to this house. Now, I don't know why they came, except we know all the current information that when comes martial law, they're going to be looking for dissidents. If you have a banking holiday on a Friday, anytime on that day, I'm not going to just tell you after 2 o'clock like I've heard, anytime on that day, and maybe even at midnight Friday morning, even before the day began, you get a banking holiday. If this is still true, you're going to have your 72-hour warning. But I believe this dream was not on a Monday. Like you'd say, like they'd come Monday at 3 a.m., for martial law to take people into the concentration camps that they've labeled reds or blues, and they won't take the yellows and the pinks, and we've heard of all those colors. I want you to note that the fire truck came by right as I was starting to talk about all this. As the Doppler effect continues and the fire truck goes away, to try to stun my thoughts, I will say to you that, and I've already predicted this, they're going to take the highest level dissidents and they're going to attempt to take them out first. I'll be one of them for sure. They're going to look for high-level dissidents. They're going to go to people's houses and look for them and demand, where are they at? Okay, but in this dream, I was the object of this search, and I was in the very backyard at the back of the fence of this property. Now, it's been noted that on this property, there is a parking garage right behind it with a spyglass window for no other reason but to spy on this house. And there would be no other reason to have a glass window facing back there. But in the dream, I was the one in the dream that came to get me. And it looked like some sort of a funnel cloud came to pick me up, take me away from all that. And then after that, I can even conclude from the dream, I was translated to another place. That's quite funny. And I've had many dreams like this as a child. I had these dreams as a child. I have had this dream in 2018 of May. I have had other dreams after that, and some before it. And I also have a lot of dreams with tornadoes in them. But apparently in this dream, a funnel cloud came to pick me up, take me away. Now, I don't know what that is right now. But I really felt like I had to. For many of us, there may be a hatch of escape on the first wave of searching for New World Order dissidents, people who will not go along with it. And many of you know I won't. I'll never do it. I won't take your mark. I won't take your vaccine chip. I would rather die even before all of that. And by the way, now that I'm down to about 195 pounds, I've got some pretty good wheels. These men who are weighed down by heavy artillery are going to be hard-pressed to catch somebody like me without shooting me down. And right now, that's an international war crime. If you consider that the police are supposed to handle those kind of things at this point. But that international law could change. But nonetheless, the issue of war crimes right now more revolves around Iraq, Iran, other nations that we have unjustly harmed. We've unjustly harmed Libya for not wanting to stay on the petrodollar. Barack Hussein Obama was complicit in the military taking their gold and killing Muammar Gaddafi. I don't hold this nation innocent of war crimes whatsoever. I don't. I don't kowtow to the United States of America and the evil it has done ever since the Civil War, when we finally started to understand that these wars have been nothing but bankers' wars. And I can guarantee you the War of 1812 was much the same, a banker's war. And the War of 1812 was only designed to destroy all of the true evidence of what the Constitution really was. Because there was another Constitution that we know not about, that you're never going to be able to recover. It's much like Captain Morgan when he wanted to reveal the secrets of the Masonic orders. They know how to gather up that literature and burn all the books and make sure they never got out. And Captain Morgan was dead. And sadly enough, they have whiskey named after him. But what I will say is that there may be an escape hatch on the first wave of rounding up these dissidents. That there may be escape hatches for them. And although I anticipate my soon departure, I was placed in this dream to be able to tell many of you that very fact. There will be escape hatches for so-called dissidents who want to try to run. And this is no different than the scripture in 2 Kings where Elijah was taken out by a whirlwind. He did not see death. And guess what? He's never seen death, and neither is Enoch. Those two are going to come back as the two witnesses, I'm quite convinced. And really, you say Hanok and Eliyahu. They're going to come back as the two witnesses in the book of Revelation chapter 11. Many of you remember that. And fire is going to come out of their mouth. Fire will come out of their mouth. You think my street preaching has been nasty, mean, and angry? When the tribulation occurs and the two witnesses arise, who I believe are Hanok and Eliyahu, they're going to say, Hanok is going to say, why didn't you believe my book? Why didn't you believe what was written about me? Why, even when I was quoted in 2 Peter and in Jude, and even Christ himself referred to the book of Enoch and Jasher, why did you not believe my writings? And, of course, Eliyahu, why did you not believe in the spirit of prophecy that came forth from my mouth and from my servant, John the Baptizer? Okay, so all of this to say that those of us who are going to be sought after first are the seers. Going to try to kill the seers like me. They're going to kill the prophets. And the 501c3 church is going to help them out. Much like the evangelicals in Germany helped kill the Hebrews. Not the Jews, the Hebrews. In Auschwitz and in many other places. I am an indirect descendant of Auschwitz Hebrews. And I believe that's one of the reasons I'm sought after so much. But I also now know I've been given the gift of a seer in the scriptures. That's why I can just rattle off things like this. Look, I've been at this for well over 29 years. I'm not a novice, but I also have not arrived either. I have a long way to go. I have a lot more to read, a lot more to study, like we all do. Never believe you've arrived. But, you know, I have not really been at my best lately because I'm very limited in what I can do right now. Pretty much all I can do is on YouTube. I can't street preach. I can't really pursue anything financially because I don't have the avenues. I tried an online survey job, political survey job, but the government cut it off. And nobody ever got back to me on helping me out. That means the government told them, don't let this guy work for you or we'll shut you down. That my avenues to income are being cut off. And if they continue to be cut off, I will become a martyr to this program because I'm already beginning to be denied services too, which is fine. That'll be a testimony to the wicked that it'll be my time. And it'll be a testimony to you too. I'm going to bid you shalom, shalom, Iranian peace. More dreams and visions coming up in the future.